Okay, here we are, everybody. Welcome back to another stream. I'm going to be looking at this battle pass because obviously I've got a new battle pass to get through in the first place. I've been wanting Michelle left for a few days. But what we're doing today, which is more important, is I'm going to be doing more games of the Tiger 2, and I'm going to be getting the, or at least trying to get the Alcone, which is a ship, obviously. No one really plays naval, but I thought that for a change, I'd actually get a ship, a naval, an actual naval vessel from an event, because I typically only get tanks. And I might be doing myself out of vehicles, I don't know. But for a change, let's do some naval, considering I never played that mode, whether it's reasonable or not. But yeah, before that, I'm going to do this. I'm actually first going to do the battle tasks thingies, and then once that's done, then I'll do the Tiger games. But we want light and medium tanks. But that's fine because I have my Sheridan, and that is like the most reliable vehicle that I have. So I'll be playing a bit with my Sheridan, and we'll see how far we get. Delicious. Righty-ho. What do we got here? Nothing, apparently. Okay. I'm happy with nothing so far. They'll all be coming on this. Yeah. I was hoping he'd hit the cars. I scouted in there. Bro never hits the cupola either, which is unfortunate. Game. Okay. Don't you die on me now, game, please. For God's sake. There we go. I'm actually going to go and take C point because, surprisingly, no one's gone for that. Usually they're all over that point on first. It's basically every game, but they've left it alone. Perhaps to let me capture it because I'm in such a desperate need for spawn points, which I appreciate if that's the case. Players don't capture the point. There's a heavy tank over here. What could you be? You're going to be coming from around there. That's if you even get yourself to pop out. I hope you did. That'll be a free kill for me. Oh. I see a barrel. Do you see it? There he is. Roger, advancing. That's sad. I couldn't get that kill. He didn't come out far enough. Teams are looking pretty even so far. They're gonna capture B. Oh, they're gonna get C as well, though. Look how many mediums are just dying. We're not gonna have any support for much longer. I'll go to B for now. Oh, no, the enemy's gonna start dropping now. That's it. They're starting to give up. God damn it. Oh, hello. No, it's gonna be further past that corner, I believe. Yeah. Ah, shit. I just saw you. I just saw you. I didn't know you were right there. Time to make my way back again. Oh, I can just not hit him, I guess. Yeah, got absolutely nothing this game. Unfortunate. German players weren't that bad either, but wasn't in the right place at the right time. We'll get there eventually. Hello, Ross. How you doing? You know, you can come into the VC. You don't have to type on the fucking stream. Oh dear. You brought your boyfriend along as well. Jesus Christ. Yes, I'm just completing a battle task for my my medal. And then I'll be doing my medal. And then I'll be doing ship stuff later on. Call me that again. Well, you are his boyfriend, aren't you? Have you got your marriage certificate yet? Ooh. Bro, come on. Got killed by a saucer. Ow. Didn't know you were in VC. Yeah, I'm in my own VC. I'm surprised because you can, you can just hover over the Discord and you say, oh, he's in VC. I just thought you'd know because I thought Discord would share my status of what I'm doing. Apparently not, which isn't surprising because Discord's just breaking a lot of the time. But yeah, having a pretty relaxed game so far. I need to try some chocolate. No. It's actually get some kills this time. Do tell.
Hey, I didn't know you were in VC because I was with Shadow in the ward, and they were about to do a Civ game. Well, when Shadow comes back, so I didn't see you in there.
No worries. I'm just taking the piss a little bit.
Wow.
Indeed.
Did you surrender, Jack? Did you?
Yeah.
He got 0 kills anyway. It's not like it fucking mattered. The only thing that actually gave value was the scouting.
Oh, I can't pen a tiger with the APDS. Okay, cool. That's nice to know, I guess.
Hit the bottom plate and it just...
Why am I so far behind?
On what?
God, on the stream, Twitch is so stupid sometimes.
Well, it's just stream delay, so...
There shouldn't be any stream
I
delay.
does 8-0, so...
Yeah, but I'm behind you. Like, I'm behind you, Nod. Like in terms of watching.
Yeah.
Like Twitch just sometimes just doesn't like go live. It goes like a little bit behind live.
What BR are you on?
7-0.
7-0.
Which I have
Or
a
6, 7.
which I have a lineup for that. But the problem, no, I have a lineup for like 7-3. The problem is I actually have a 7-0 one.
Just do 6-7.
Okay, yeah, I mean, sure.
Close enough. Like, I could play Sweden, but I'm gonna play Italy. Because that's like my closest.
I think Italy would get a game faster. Because I'm gonna play Russia.
Oh, you little cheeky bastard.
I got
Wait.
good ammo in this thing.
Game? Fuck's sake. Can I go?
Oh, yes.
Can I? Bro. Nah, the game is rebelling against me. It's having some connection issues once again.
Wow.
Isn't it just?
Yeah, I've basically got a lot of 6-0 in there.
Never been down here before.
Oh no. I just realized something.
Oh.
What?
Let me quickly screen share this, Ross.
Okay, yeah, come on.
If I want to progress in Italy, right?
Okay.
Look what I need to do to get into rank 6. I need to research 5 and rank 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the current ones I'm already on, like I'm already doing. And look at the one that I need
Wait,
to
no.
do to get into
No,
it.
no, no, no. Don't you not need to just research 5? And buy 5 vehicles?
Yeah, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to do that column.
Ah, yes, okay, sorry, I'm...
Oh no,
I thought
Tiger,
that
Tiger,
Column
Tiger.
is, it's not ranked.
Okay, so, do 8-0. Oh, no, 11-3. You know, you should just take the Centauro and just grind that street and just grind that section.
Because right now, I just want to, like, start getting some better light tanks. I've got this thing, but it's like, it's alright.
The thing is, you'll be able to research that section really fast because it's 3747 5067. Yeah, like you could just
This
take
would be
like
nice.
seven of.
I don't care,
Better for you.
honestly.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Kite's still in the VC.
Yeah, because he's AFK.
God, I hate that everything slows me down when I hit into them. Okay, don't do anything then, I guess. Oh, you...
Because the thing is, Nord said, "Call me that again." Before I heard you say, what you said for that.
Okay. That's a Vidar.
Are you against Vidars in that rank?
Yes, because I'm 7-0.
Yeah,
full
Vidars
up
are
to.
8.
Yes. Full
Yes.
up to.
Oh god. Jesus Christ, that's just evil then.
Yeah. And then, you know, that's why people say that like this game is bullshit. Because like that is in fact bullshit. Like you shouldn't be fighting fucking Vidars with fucking 7-0.
I mean, he's at a disadvantage pushing me in a close quarters area, so that's his fault.
We are fighting a 2015 vehicle at 8-0. And we're using like World War II vehicles. To Cold War vehicles.
Sounds about
Like-
right. That little boy's gonna pop out around that corner. If I'm not careful. I can hear him.
Well, it's a 1999 weapon. If you're being fair.
Yeah, but the version that's in the game is the 2015 one.
Yeah, but like the actual thing itself has literally not changed.
Apparently it has.
Oh, okay, there was someone else behind him, apparently. Oh, that game's over.
Hey, Tiger 2. Somebody, you know, he will still bring that shit to fucking top tier. My Tiger 2 is so overpowered. Nobody can kill me.
They can. No one over there. Tank on my left. Yeah. That is not good. There's quite a few here, actually. Okay. I guess don't kill him then. I'm shooting at the
I don't know how
turret.
he can shoot me, but I can shoot him. Isn't that interesting?
But I thought
I'm
he
not
had...
like I'm a Middle East behind the next to the thing, you know, the thing you can go under in the city. I'm just like, well, okay, how are you able to hit me? And I can't hit you.
Yeah, send me an invite, by the way.
Oh, pardon me.
Didn't get one.
He didn't get one, Ross. Shameful.
Yeah, I wanted to do 193 so I could so that I could use my 300 plus booster and hopefully get something.
Oh God. I'll do a quick thingy on them.
What the hell? You just fired! Fucking 1 second reload then, fine.
I'll do a quick Centaur game and die.
Like, there was just a shot that just got fired, so I moved out and then I get hit again. There had to have been 2 tanks there.
Normandy!
Okay, don't do anything then, I guess. That's pretty cool. Love that my rounds don't do a goddamn thing. Ugh.
We left the VC anyway. So
Well, no, I disconnected him.
Oh, you disconnected them out.
Yeah, I was moving him back and forth in the channel for like a minute or something.
Wow.
I just DC'd him. Yeah, Jack, I suggest you add a timer on that surrender, redemption reward.
I mean, no one ever uses it, so I might not even have it, to be honest.
Well, no one could use it, but people could just spam that every game and, you know, you would never get a game done.
Yeah. This was back when I was like full masochism mode.
Yeah, yeah. It's funny, because I remember you had that when you did Rivals.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, those were your streaming days.
I might still do Rivals occasionally, but yeah, it's not as fun as it once was.
Why was it fun? Like,
Because for a mobile game, it was actually rewarding to play well. And it was one of the most, it was the best built, right? Had high fidelity because the gameplay itself was a very good loop. It was made well. It was actually, the way it was coded as well means it meant it was going to last. Because we've had stuff like the libraries expire and shit, and it's still going. Even with basically no dev team.
yeah, cause like so like, the thing is like the only issue I had with it was that harvesters, miners, like they used up a spawn point. That was the only issue I had with that.
It just makes sense because you have to punish people to just go full eco. It's like in Battle Royale.
But people never
Royale.
people never went full eco anyway. Like it was basically never ever went full. There he is.
Getting pummeled by this one fucking bitch.
Are you 4-0 in Britain yet, Shadow?
No, not yet.
He never will be. Not sure how to pen that unless it's like, killing his barrel, which just seems like a bitch move, but yeah, well, may as well do that instead, I guess.
Yeah, abuse the broken game mechanics.
Yeah, I was gone much longer than I thought I was going to be.
Yeah, you said an hour, and that was probably like an hour and 40.
You could have just destroyed the barrel.
What was it, like 20 past 1, wasn't it? No, what I think it was.
What a pass, I'd call it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna repair the vehicle? I guess not then.
You got your breach, you bitch! Still gonna die though.
Yeah, so I was like over 2 hours.
Why can't I switch my lineup when there's... Good God, man. Like, Corona mission. Can't switch your fucking lineup.
I am so out in the open right now. I pray the enemies don't have eyes. That guy got completely fucked though. I just got a juicy shot on his breach. And the anti-tank right next to me took him out.
Okay. Shut up. Can we schedule a day for when we're gonna watch the next 4 episodes of Walking Dead? Because my sleep schedule is completely fucked right now, and so probably help me fix it. So.
I mean, you're the only one that fucked it yourself, to be fair.
Huh?
You're the only one who fucked it, to be fair.
Yes, I know.
But yeah, we can.
Cool. When?
Oh, what a bitch!
Just fuck, I was getting a laser lock from over there. Someone was targeting me, but it just disappeared.
I was gonna say tomorrow, but I have a few things I need to do tomorrow for Mom. Pretty early in the morning too. What are we? We are Wednesday, aren't we? Friday morning should be good.
Okay.
That obviously requires you to actually be up on Friday morning, so I'm not gonna wait around until like 11 for you to be around.
Shadow, you
Fucking
realize
where?
You realize I'm always waiting for you to be off at like 10, so.
Oh my god.
Sometimes, Ross, I am waiting on you.
Sure, but very rarely, because I usually wake up at like 8 o'clock because I have no idea when you're going to be up because you have no consistent wake up time.
Wow.
Let's full send it behind enemy lines.
Oh no, I have a consistent wake up time. It's a getting on time, that's not simple.
Maybe that should be more consistent then. Like, the thing is, as soon as I wake up, I pretty much go on my computer straight away.
Problem with me is I can't really get myself out of bed.
I'm definitely like a quote unquote morning person, but it's like I just kind of just go to bed when I feel like it and wake up when I feel like it. I've got like no schedule.
I tripped down the shop wasn't that bad, to be honest.
However, if there's something that I need to schedule for the next day, I will set an alarm. I will set like 25 alarms so so I wake up.
Yeah, I can't complain about my trip to the shop though. Got some free chocolate cakes out of it.
Damn.
Well, the
Damn, look at the dickhead. Damn, look at the dickhead boasting.
I know I'm such a dick. Well, you know, the woman behind the shop said that they were out of date, so she said, "Well, I want them for free." It's like, yeah, why not? It's never. It was me and chocolate. It doesn't last that long. Get
And let me guess, it's probably already half done.
You would be correct.
Oh, I had no idea. I just threw that right out my head.
Wow, not bad game at all. Actually, yeah. Again. Obama time. Yeah.
Very rarely get good games overall, don't you?
Obama time.
You know, when you casually are just here for the fire fucking credits.
What the fuck?
Shadow, so you never really answered about yesterday either when we were discussing the Morocco Wii stuff. So, would you if we're guaranteed to be like you and me plus somebody else, but that's like our friend, would you consider doing like Mogi Lounge?
Well, as I said to you, as long as I'm, you know, more not really needing to go on to another freaking server for it, because it's like, again, I kind of have an issue with.
You do have to go. You will have to join the server for it.
Oh.
Gonna pop a fucking.
Oh, he's aiming at me now. Yeah, go on. Go in front of me. Go in front of.
I probably would do it, yeah. Just don't expect me to do it every time it comes up.
That's fine. Like, there's usually like 10, 20 events each night, like every fucking night. So like, there's like so many opportunities to do it, and sometimes there's a squad queue that we'll have to do. So we'll have to figure out when that is at a consistent time, and then we'll have to like schedule that. Doesn't matter what the day is.
Get Obama, you bitch. Now the guy that killed me previously.
Dude! And then they let him
Oh,
flank. Oh
okay.
my god.
I didn't realize someone had a fucking nuke.
I'd love to get a nuke.
Well, then get one
Well, I was about to kill
That
someone
would-
else with my
that would make
drone,
me
but
feel like I would make me feel like I've actually accomplished something in this game.
I got a drone kill. I'm happy. 3 ground targets killed, 2 kill assists.
It's funny
Only
because
one
the anti-air radar will not lock onto drones.
Really?
Yeah, it won't. It might detect drones, but it doesn't actually lock onto drones, so you can kill them.
I mean,
Okay.
all.
Let's put it this way: I've tried, it doesn't do any time, and it also half the time doesn't lock onto planes. So
Italiano.
what are you doing, Shadow?
You want to finish our Civ game?
Oh, man. And now I can't even approach.
Do you play? By the way, no. Do you play like Minecraft while you play Civ?
How am I
Maybe.
top scoring?
He
Oh,
does sometimes.
fuck off. I love how 3 of our
Fine.
teammates don't even spawn in either.
I thought we were doing the game mostly just to test me working with all the mods.
Yeah, but why not just keep playing it? Eh?
Golden Age.
I already fucked up anyway, so. You've got advantage.
You're still gonna outclass me.
Like, I fucked up and I still got more science and culture, but. Like, I accidentally clicked to build the commercial hub even though I've already got a fucking harbour in that city, like. Yeah. Sure, I'd make a lot of money, but I don't need money right now.
And now that would be the shot that would have killed him. Fuck me, dude. Ugh.
Give me a little bit just to rest and recover because it's like I was fucking out for a while. So give me like 10 minutes or so, then yeah, we can continue.
I can't deal with an IS-2.
What, you want to play in 10 minutes?
Yeah, so give me like 10, 15 minutes just to relax, and then we can.
Alright. I'm gonna play a few Centaura games then. It's funny.
Well, guess I'm having to defend this area then. It's nice.
Literally all I did in that game was just sneak around behind the enemy and just kill them without them even noticing.
Oh, damn.
Oh, fucking American desert. Oh. Hate this map.
Why?
This
Don't
hurts.
like it.
I apologize, man. I will adjust accordingly. Can people not just die as soon as I fucking aim at them? That'd be nice.
Isn't that
It's
the
like-
goal of the game? People
it's-
dying?
It's like they see a shell coming, then they just commit suicide. But your team actually is what kills them.
Thank you.
You have a competent team and you're complaining? Damn, more than players complain at everything.
Yep.
Like, I want a competent team with the enemy team also being competent, which very rarely happens. It's usually a steamroll one way or the other, mod, and that's the problem.
Bro, I just shot at a fucking car. Oops.
Why did that ricochet off the barrel?
How the hell does it ricochet off the barrel?
I
How
can't.
is that even possible?
So here's the fun thing. I can't even repair my engine now. I'm just dead.
Well, thank is all I have to say. For that.
Anyway. Anyway. Anyway, I guess I'll do some Tiger 2 gameplay or something. That tank's not working for me right now.
Damn, got killed by a helicopter.
Well then.
No, that was the point of the stream, man. Don't worry about it. I was meant to.
I just
be
killed it
playing
as
this.
the R3. Nice. Boom! Get fucked, you little bitch. The R3 dominates.
I think I'd main that thing and just play that BR for actually just because it's like really fun, especially if you
Bro,
get
this
full
is just
down.
top tier and helicopters just get
Yeah.
absolutely murdered.
Yeah, especially if you get like a full down tier with that thing as well. Like my god. Oh, that's such good. I did not think you get that. I thought you might have hit him. I don't think you kill him.
Stray bloody shell just hit me there, or did I actually get hit by someone? Either way, I've not got my engine.
I'm gonna get
I
shot.
think that
here.
guy's a little bit too fast for me to shoot down. Oh, and I got killed by the guy that I... Yeah, the helicopter that I killed. I just got killed by that guy on the ground. Ah. Now it's time to trade them again.
Yes, that is in fact a Productions.
Yes, I changed my name because I wanted to be a little better than A Productions. To be fair.
Venus Productions.
Yeah. No, it isn't. It genuinely isn't. It's just cringe.
How old were you when you came up with it?
Literally 1 year old. Genuinely. Came up with it before I was even born. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Oh, I've got his autoloader. Yes.
This is why
Fuck
Jack's so
you.
entertaining. This is why Jack's
No reloading for you, you little
Is it-
bitch.
This is why Jack's entertaining, because he comes up with like shit like that just on the fly without even like, you know, like it's just funny.
I mean, my name's
I
not that.
remember, yeah, I remember he came up with it in school, and he like wrote on like a bit of paper on like his desk, like his like his fucking name, and he made that his banner for a while.
Yeah. That was awful.
Jack, you're gonna embarrass me. I'm gonna embarrass you. Okay? It's
When have I embarrassed you today?
Well, not today, but you in the past said shit about like, you know, tissues and all that shit. Like you. So, because it's time to return the paper. That's law, my dude. It is
Yeah.
that's law.
Why am I even machine gunning a tank that doesn't know where I am? Oh my god.
Because you're on melon.
Yeah, something that I do sometimes. And I feel like a retard for it because he'll just like drive right by me and I machine gun him because I'm like, hi, fucking here, I'm fucking here. But
That's
I'm not even reloaded like a retard.
That is Un Panther 2. I will not be able to get all the way behind them, will I? I'm aware you're in a War Thunder game, but want to do some Rivals customs? Just like old times. It's funny because I literally mentioned Rivals just a bit ago.
Yeah. I
What?
remember back in my day, I played Command and Conquer Rival.
Oh, bro, come on. This is unfair. There we go. I should have killed him in one shot. You don't have to call me out like that. Of course. Rivals was clearly a bad game and nobody ever liked it.
I can imagine you're fucking 80-year-old and you're stubborn like, I love Command and Conquer Rivals.
Yeah, I remember you berating me, Ross, about liking that so much. It was hilarious.
I would know. It was just more like I was just surprised because just before like I think Rivals came out, you kept saying shit like, "Oh, Tiberium Alliances" or like "Tiberium Twilight isn't a real Command and Conquer game and they're pretty shit games." And then you go play the mobile version of Trigo. It's like, okay, great. This is almost not really Command and Conquer. That's the only reason. That's the only reason I berated you, as you per se, for it. Because I don't know. Because it's like I was more just surprised.
Of course you berated me. It was abuse.
Because like, sure, you could play Rivals, but like, why would you stream Rivals when you could like stream literally any of the other CNCs that are probably better?
Because I couldn't play them very well.
Right. So like, that's a fair thing, right? It makes you feel like you're. It makes you feel like you're good at something when it's easy, which I think is what gacha games also kind of do. Any free-to-play game is supposed to do that, except War Thunder.
Yeah. I should have seen that.
You could stream any other Command & Conquer games at Rivals. So does that mean you'd entice him to stream CC4?
CC4, I would say, is better than Rivals. Yes.
Oh my god.
Would I? Because the thing is, CNC4 was supposed to also be a mobile game.
Yeah, true.
Right? So, if both are mobile games... If both of them are mobile games... Make it a mobile game.
Or just cancel the project. It's that simple.
It's kind of like Crash Bandicoot 5 was a thing, and then Activision said, yeah, no, we don't want it anymore, and cancelled the project.
See, I don't get why they cancel these projects that are just going to be just objectively a good business decision. It makes no sense.
Because all Activision cares about is COD, and COD itself is dying.
Exactly. So why are they fucking bothering with COD when they could bother with a new Crash game that would get money? What a dumbass business decision.
Because it's Activision.
Like, I don't get how all these companies that are multi-billion-dollar companies have no brain cells whatsoever.
Well, you've also got to remember, it's not just the companies that they are.
Oh my god.
It might not be just the companies. It might be like the shareholders and investors, because they do have some say in the decisions.
Sure,
They do.
sure.
I
Yeah,
tried
welcome
both and
to it.
believe me, it's not. Like, I have not played CNC4 in ages, and I don't know. I am honestly of the opinion that Rivals is better made, to be honest.
The problem is, Rival is way mobile-like, right? Like, I would rather play like a PC game.
But Rivals is more alike to a normal Command & Conquer game than CNC4 is, oddly enough.
Is it
Yeah.
though?
It is. What? That is insane. What?
It is.
Okay.
It is and isn't.
I mean,
because, like,
I've played Rivals, I've played CNC4.
I've never actually played Rivals.
I don't really. I think that just can't. Like, the reason I say CNC4 is better is also because it has some semblance of a campaign that's also got actors plus voices.
Oh, campaign's god awful. If you're playing CNC4 for the
It is, but it's got it, and that's the point.
Oh, so you prefer a game with a campaign then?
That's part of an RTS, wouldn't you say? Like, I would say, like,
Well,
every
no.
RTS game should have a story.
If
Bad
you
or
have a
good, it
shit
should have one.
story, then that game will still be shit. If a game has better gameplay than a game that has shit story and shit gameplay, then the game with only the gameplay is better, objectively. That's how it goes. Just because
Sure.
it has story doesn't make the game better.
Sure.
So that's why it's like, I don't understand why you like CNC4 more than Rivals when Rivals is
Then-
technically better in competitive.
Also, what does the CNC4 have a unit count? I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Ah, yes. Welcome to War.
Well, I think it does actually have a unit cap of 50.
50. Rifles has 6, and miners count to that.
Yes.
That's also part of the reason
You've
I
got to
do that.
realize as well, right? There's no way you can fit 50 units onto a screen, right?
I get that, but the point is there. Like, I don't wanna have a limit of units.
Like,
that's why I didn't like
how
the
many-
that's why I didn't like the console version of Red Alert 3, because it had the same problem.
Yeah.
How many hexes are there in total for a average Rivals map?
How many units?
Oh, hexagon.
No,
like,
hexagons.
like map size, so it's probably like.
Yeah, like how big would you say the average map size is for Rivals when you compare it to something like Tiberium Wars or Red Alert 3?
I don't know. Roughly, I'd say like 15 hexagons wide, I think, and then like 6 down.
Yeah, it's like 6. It's probably like 6 to 10 down, and then like 10 to 15 like across.
Yeah, it's not that big of a map, but you've also got to account for the fact that it is in its own way a mobile game.
Yeah,
as
I'm
it-
also-
because that's how Rivals was designed. It's like if you say take Tiberium Alliances and say, oh, it's not a true Command & Conquer game. Well, you still do base building, you still have to build units, but it's just the way that the game is done differently because it's
Alright.
behaving as an online game, and that's what Rivals does. Rivals is just
Ah!
but it's for mobile. Hence why the battlefields are way smaller.
Also, can we agree that just playing games on mobile in general is just kind of miserable?
I mean, I've had hundreds of hours of fun playing Age of War 2.
Like, there's
Oh,
some
no,
games,
mobile.
there's some games that are fun. Like, say, like let's take probably the most well-known one, to my knowledge at least. Let's take Candy Crush, okay? I would rather play that on PC than mobile, right? Like, it's like anything that you can play on mobile would just be better played on BlueStacks. And I think that's also the thing where it's like you guys never played it on mobile, you played it on BlueStacks, right? So, does it have better gameplay?
I'll
Does it?
really do more about that
Because
if you want.
like, because like the thing is, Jack, did you ever play on your phone?
Yeah, I did. Sometimes.
And how did that feel compared to PC? Because I guarantee you it's worse.
Well, it felt better because it was designed for mobile, right? So there's especially because like, okay, so there are a couple of big reasons why it feels better for mobile. Gemini has the weakest tanks, bro. That's a skill issue. But basically, there's an issue with emulating rivals on BlueStacks, that I think is only generally for BlueStacks, but whatever. I don't know if it's for any other. It just happens in any other emulator. But basically, if you build a mammoth tank, the game may freeze for like 6 to 8 seconds once it's been built, and that doesn't happen on the mobile version, right? Which is like its native platform. The other reason is that it feels better because, you know, it's built and playing on the platform is made for, so it just feels more seamless. Also, there's like a tactic that you can use to prevent people from getting on pads, is that you can move your units back and forth because, you know, they do that whole thing of unit priority and stuff like that. And if you make it so that a slower unit has to go back and forth, then they'll never get on the pad. But you can do that a lot easier on mobile because you know, you can move to the tile in front and tile behind you a lot easier than if you can on PC. So for that game, yeah, it's 100% better to play on mobile. What?
I just wanna specify this real quick as well, though, is that just because it's built for mobile doesn't mean it's better for mobile. And I'm sure you'd agree with that, right?
Why?
Well, we could take a lot of other mobile games, right? Genshin Impact, Brother Moves. They would be terrible mobile compared to PC, right? So it depends on how the game's made.
Well, sure, but this is only because generally of space, right? With bigger updates come a heftier game. If you're like basically off the game where it was newly released, then sure, it'll be pretty good for mobile. But I think it's only because of space concerns.
Blocking was such a retarded thing. Like, I don't like. I feel like you should just be like into like a forced battle or something like that if you go into the same thing. No, it was made for mobile, and then had a PC version. It is a mobile game. Same with Honkai Star Rail, same with Honkai Impact 3rd, same with Wuthering Waves, Zenless on Zero, Azure Lane, Counterside, Snowbreak, like all of these are mobile games. Genshin, it was a mobile game.
Oh my god! Can't ever shoot quickly enough. And of course there's someone behind me.
You know, sometimes I need to remember what I have open on my browser.
Dude, I actually can't repair my vehicle. Okay.
Do you?
Again.
AO Defo, it doesn't need a PC, just space for all the shit foods. No, so Azure Lane, yeah, I mean, I think that game's just better on PC too, in general, like where you play both stats, because you can use W, A, S, and D, or your arrow keys, and then just 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's basically all you need plus clicking, right? Like, you play on mobile, sometimes like your thumb will go off the movement, and plus touchscreens aren't that great.
Come on! Oh my... I can't repair my fucking tank! Why am I not allowed to repair my tank? I'm literally spamming F. I'm spamming it, and I can't repair my fucking tank. Oh my god, this annoys me so much. This is why I shouldn't be playing War Thunder, because the game just breaks for some reason.
Do you want some assistance?
Well, no, because you can't help me, dude. Like, the game breaks a different way every single time I play it, and I don't know how that's possible. Because the prompt comes up, and I'm pressing and it just doesn't, right? I could have saved myself for death. I didn't need to die there, but I couldn't repair. My breach was out. I couldn't shoot. This is like the major reason why I'm annoyed with the game. But anyway. Ugh. Anyway,
Yeah, you can't
sorry.
do too much if the game itself is breaking.
See, the thing is as well, so like, I don't get how Gaiden doesn't even understand what they've created. It's like Genshin Impact, it's like all of us. They don't understand what they have made. They have made a phenomenal game that is just buggy to fuck, has so many issues. They don't care, they don't listen to the community. And then like
If you
like yeah, like they need to fix these issues.
if you want to take examples of games that are mobile games but should just been PC from the beginning or console based from the beginning, then Genshin is definitely one of those games.
Genshin, yeah.
Genshin should have definitely been. So Star Rail, you can get away with it being on mobile because it's the combat is not as demanding slash.
You mean
requiring you to
you
do
mean a
stuff.
combat is so fucking simple you need no brain to use it. Okay, cool.
Look, the combat is basically what Final Fantasy X's combat is, where your characters take turns doing actions, and then depending on buffs and all that, that's when you then take into consideration more other things like that.
Mm.
Like the active battle system that Square Enix developed for the later games. Like, if you look at 15 and 16, they have active battle, where the battle system is kind of like Genshin's, only it's a lot more in depth, because, you've got a lot of stuff involved, where you have to position yourself, dodge when attacks come flying to you, just like what you have to do in Wuthering Waves.
Bro.
And you also then have to take into account that you have a casting time for spells, and you also need to position yourself in places to do certain skills, like what you have to do in the Neptunia games.
Play Adventure's boss battle and say it has no brain. And okay, so first of all, I've not seen anything regarding that. I've not played up to that point. All I'm going to tell you is that the way the gameplay is designed and works, it has no brain to play the game. It is press one. It is literally press one or press the other button, and then when you have a skill, you can use it, and you just need to choose when to use it or not.
Right, Adventuring's, I agree with you what you say there, Dragon. Yeah, Adventuring's boss fight, you actually do need to think about what you're doing, because if you do the wrong thing, he will fuck you up.
I really don't think it requires that much of a brain. I guarantee you it doesn't.
It doesn't require that much of a brain, but you do need to put some thought into how you do your attacks.
Yeah, like I'm not saying it's completely brainless. But I'm saying
the same with Sunday. You have to think you have to think of stuff for that boss fight, because if you don't do certain actions or have your characters built well, the two main boss fights that you have in Penacony, Adventuring, Sunday, both of those boss fights do require you to have some decent characters built and decent team composition, or you will get fucked up.
Sure, but that isn't using your brain. You do not play better by just having more skill. The game is not skill based. It's how high can you build these characters? How well can you build these characters? That doesn't require a brain. That requires you to just Google it.
Well, as long as you get to, I don't even Google.
Or requires you to just read.
The new character that we have here, Yinli, who will probably be the first part of 2-4. In her character demo, it literally says, Albert literally says all the time, you want to build attack because that's how she gets her damage out.
Bro, everyone said that Wuthering Waves was going to be this super difficult game. The game is casual as fuck.
Well, I think that's taking into consider the normal enemies. If you try doing the hologram enemies, the tactical holograms, you do need to put more thought into how you fight those, because they are a lot more complex. Plus, they have a lot more attacks than what the normal versions, like the Crownless. You can fight the normal Crownless for the level up materials, in a pretty simple way. But the hologram version of the Crownless, you can't do the same. You do need to put more thought into how you like position yourself, what characters you bring in, etc.
Sure.
Also, I realized Gacha while Jack is playing War Thunder is probably not the best talk to be having.
No,
It's
I mean,
fine, it's fine.
The thing is, a lot of the stuff that we can talk about regarding these gacha games can also be applied to War Thunder because it's kind of the same idea. Because like War Thunder has a lot of the same issues.
How the hell did they mess that bomb that badly?
Because there are idiots. Because bombs are pretty easy to fucking do.
Piss easy still misses.
Yeah, so they're so bad.
True.
American idiots, yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, like-
Nice bomb, by the way.
The thing is, I'm not a German main. I mostly play Britain or Russia in War Thunder, so...
Oh my god, bro.
I did start on Italian tanks as well.
I just feel that you guys are over implying the skill and knowledge required to do stuff when it comes to these gacha games. These games are supposed to be casual as fuck, where you don't need a brain for them. That's what that is the design of them.
Well, to be fair, like as far as I remember, right, the hologram crownless actually has different moves compared to the normal crownless, which partially makes it
Right.
harder.
It does.
But like, it's not
It
gonna
does,
be that much more complex. It just isn't going to be.
All the holograms have extra attacks.
Right,
that people don't do.
remember that they need to make this possible on a mobile phone. So they're not gonna make it so complex. That's why I know you're not telling. Like, that's why I know you're overdoing this, because it's not
This
not
is the
true.
thing. This is the thing. If Genshin were
No,
replaced,
too low.
well, they were both naturally built for PC.
Mhm.
Excuse me. If they were built specifically for PC, they would be able to do
Yeah.
a lot more complex battle systems
Yeah.
than what they would do if it wasn't
Yeah,
a game.
And then I would believe what you guys are saying. That's my point. Because I just feel like it's not as complex as you make it out to be. And it might be complex with what is designed to be a more complex gacha game compared to every other game that's popular on the market right now. That's the point of it. It's different, right? So it draws in a new crowd, kind of like Punishing Grey Raven. My point is that because of the design of the game, and because it has to be put onto a mobile game, they cannot do stuff that you would otherwise do, and therefore has a less complex system than that otherwise might have, right? So
Yeah.
you guys say, "Oh, you need to have a brain. Oh, you need to do it." No, you don't. I guarantee, like, the fact that you can auto majority of the stuff in most gacha games, right? Like,
a good example actually here is like the Kokomi thing between you and me, Ross. It's like, I don't have a Kokomi built probably like the best way, but she is still perfectly fine in combat for me. Yeah, I'm missing out on like the extra 50,000 damage that you do from the like the Ocean Hue clan set bonus, but I still do.
can you? I mean, look, half the time I just pile a bunch of shit on my team and I can auto pretty much a lot of the shit anyway. Obviously, I'm not gonna do it for a boss. You can't do it for a boss because it's designed to be a boss. But the thing is, I'm saying though that the bosses
No,
are not as
HSI,
right, sure, but the bosses in even Hongai Star Rail, I guarantee you they're not as complex as you make them out. They might be complex, sure, but they're not as complex.
Adventuring, like when you eventually get to adventuring, you'll see what we mean by the
Mm.
fact that you do kind of need to actually put a bit of more strategy and thought into how you do
So
the fight.
how does the fight work then? Because
Roulette system.
Oh.
so it's luck based.
Kind of, yeah.
Right,
Basically,
so-
basically you have to. When he activates one of his certain attacks, he gets like a bunch of dice, and your characters have to hit the dice. And if you don't get above the value that's behind him on the big screen, your character. I don't remember what happens because it's been a while since I did that fight. I can't remember if your character's taking a certain amount of damage, they get paralyzed or something. But basically, your characters need to hit a number or higher for them to not be affected by his attack. I think it is actually now.
Oh,
When
okay.
it goes to run, it rotates back to his turn.
Okay, so it's luck based and it's not. And there's
Three
no, so,
wands. 3 wands with Acheron. That's
okay,
that's
tell
fine.
me so. Okay. Then tell me the. Okay, so tell me the thing you need your brain for then. Because as far as I'm concerned, what you told me.
The character choice. That's the thing that you need to make. That if you don't know where the adventuring
Okay.
boss fight is the first time when you go into it,
No,
you can
real-
fuck yourself over because characters that can only hit single damage, aka characters
on.
like Sealer.
Real quick
if you
question
can-
then. So, I want to ask, who was the latest banner when his boss came out?
Adventuring was 2-1.
Because the reason I'm asking this is because did Acheron come out? Because you could say like, oh, just use Acheron and this
Acheron
character and that character, and you win the game.
Acheron
like
was
powerful
Acheron, I think, was 2-1, which is the same version that
Yeah,
his boss
so
fight came out in.
You can get my point why I'm asking this because it's like you could just use the 3 or 4 most overpowered characters at that point in time, and you'd win the game because they don't require brain cells because the game is designed that way.
But if you
right?
want to talk about overpowered
you spend
characters,
money.
Green is overpowered. His shield is probably much
Right,
better than two
exactly. Like, I'm not saying that it's completely brainless, right? For example, if you chose the 4 worst characters in the game, like, for example, like, if you had March 7th, fucking Sealer, Silver Wolf, and, I don't know, fucking Himiko, just as an example.
Oh, Acheron is
You would then need to, like, use your brain more because you have less, but also you can't use your brain when you can't avoid attacks. You know what I mean? So, like, for example, let's take for example Bowser's Inside Story, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Any attack that you that you got attacked with, you could block, dodge, or counterattack as they attacked you, and it's a timing-based thing that takes a little bit of knowledge and skill to do. If that was the case, I would agree with you, but that is not in Starro at all, pretty much, is it? Aside from like March 7th, like if she puts a shield on somebody and then the enemy attacks that character, then she'll like obviously counterattack like that. But that's not what I mean. I mean when they attack you and you can dodge it and then counterattack them and do damage to them instead of them dealing damage to you, and that is what I'm talking about.
Oh, now he finally got me. Oh my god.
Also, Acheron's very much overpowered. Maybe not now. I don't know about now, but when she came out, yes, she was 1,000,000%.
Now the thing with Acheron, you need extra Nihility characters to boost her damage.
Yeah, but they're not required to
And
play the game.
No,
Yeah,
what's
right.
what's required is her light cone, and that's it, really.
You don't require the light card though. Guaranteed.
No, you kind of do to make her good, but you don't require the other Nihility characters.
To make her absolutely disgusting, you do need her light, but you can.
Yeah,
You
disgusting.
You don't necessarily need her light cone to make her good. You can have any normal Nihility light cone for her to be good, but if you get her light cone, then it makes her basically broken.
Sure.
Also,
yeah.
if
You make
get
her broken.
if you can get her to Eidolon, that also makes it a lot easier to make teams up with her because then you don't need 2 extra Nihility characters. Damage bonus, you only need 1.
Yes, let's pull 3 copies of a character and the light cone of that character in the same banner for. Yeah, let's do that. Just win all 50/50s. Like that's my point. You can't. Like Eidolon 0 and weapon or not. That is what I'm talking about. Those copies, that version of characters. Because what you end up having is, hey, just spend money and you win the game. I think it's so fun debating stuff in gacha games. I think it's so much fun.
The real thing that is impressive is the fact that Jack can even concentrate on his games while we're just talking about stuff that isn't War
Yes.
Thunder.
Every gacha game is a pay to win game. Maybe aside from Wuthering Waves, right now, but even Wuthering Waves is still going to be pay to win to some degree.
Oh yeah, because you got the battle pass, which gives you the.
I'm not friends
gold.
with the battle pass. I think everybody should get the battle pass to support the company if they like the game or not. I'm not friends
Yeah,
with the
but
battle
what
pass.
if you don't have
I
the money?
don't. Sure, but I don't count the battle pass as pay to win. I just say as I'm going to support the game devs and the company that I like, and that's what that means. That's why you get the battle pass. The moment you become a pay to win game is when you start buying pulls in the shop.
I didn't get Jinshi's weapon, but Jinshi by herself with like the 5-star weapon that you could get from the chest. That weapon crate, I gave her the 5-star broadsword. Oh my god, the amount of damage she
Like,
does is ridiculous. I
let's
got her
put-
doing 50,000 one time.
Let's put it this way. I just use the characters that I find cute or hot, and that's it. I don't care about what their stats are. And I've done pretty well with Lua. So, I mean... you
I mean-
really don't need to have, like, you really don't need to have, like, any idol, any constellations, etc., on any character, and you don't need the weapon or any gacha game. You just don't need it. Like, it's just, like, if you think that, you are just wrong.
It's actually one of the things why I like Star Rail a bit more, because every character has their unique weapon. It's just a case of how you build up their relics and the light code. And you don't have to worry about, oh yeah, I need to make sure I spend enough
Now,
of this to get this weapon.
I personally think that you should be able to get a 4-star version of a character for free, and then the 5-star is like the event pool of a character. For every 5-star character, you should be able to get a worse 4-star version of the character, and then a 5-star version of the weapon, right? And then or the light code, right? And at that point, I think it's that would be more fair for a free-to-play game. But like, I mean, doesn't really matter, not really.
Silver Wolf, we got a worse light cone. We got like a worse version of her special unique light cone, which we got through the event that came out and during the same time as her release.
Also, can we agree on something else? I don't know if this will be right, but I'm just curious. No. I'm just curious about this. So, I think it's better for it to be actual weapons instead of just light cones, because I think the light cones is a bit lazy. So I don't like it to where it's not like a visual difference when you have a weapon, because if you're buying for a 5-star weapon, you should get the buffs, but you should also have like a cool brand new visual thing that you wouldn't otherwise have, just to add to the money worth being spent. Because like otherwise, what the light cone is very lazy, because all it is just that buff, and that's just boring. Can we agree that that's kind of a true fact, or what?
In some ways, I get what you mean, but other ways, it's like I gave with my Jinshi example. It's like I don't have Jinshi's weapon, so the only thing that I'm missing is the crit rate stat that the weapon gives. But I'm still doing like a lot of damage with her because I've taken the time to develop her skill points and everything else like that. Well, not her skill points, but I've taken the time to develop her to upgrade her weapon, upgrade her traces.
Yeah. Like, I think my problem with just I think he's just boring. Like, when you don't have like a weapon type that can like change the visuals, like the colors or like the moveset of the character or something like that with that new weapon, right?
Want to thunder sometime later? Yeah, sure. Why not? That might be fun. Oh, by the way, you could just call me Jack, just because it's easier to remember then.
Yeah, we all do.
I remember Jack was like I remember when he wasn't a fan of people calling him a show name. Now he's just got used to it.
Yes, because, you know, I trusted people a lot less than I do now. And even if I don't trust them now, it's like, whatever. They can know my name. It's not really a big thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. matter. Like people that are like, oh, I don't call my name. Like just like I like having an alias for people that you don't know. But like if so when you get introduced to somebody, I think it's fine for the alias. But like if you start becoming friends, you start hanging out often and all that stuff, I think you should be on a first name basis, because like a real name basis, because it's just. It feels like they're more of a human being instead of just like a voice coming from through the internet, and that's what I don't like. And that's kind of what I don't.
So what you mean is, like, if you were to become like good friends with a VTuber, basically you'd want to know their actual name.
Shadow, for example, we should be calling you Ben. Like we should just be doing that. Like the fact that you
should, but I prefer being called Sky or Shadow or
so
whatever.
Why though? Because it's.
I think it's just to do with the case that yeah, you may know me, but you don't know me like in a real life setting.
But like you're,
Jess is like Jess and Anthony. They're like the two people I really don't care if they call me Shadow or my.
But like if we know the name, the privacy reason doesn't work anymore. You know what I mean?
It's not even the case of privacy. It's just I'm more comfortable with you calling me by the name that you know me by. Unless we were to go into a position where we end up meeting each other face to face.
Well, that logic, you all should be calling me the gaming expert. Like, you know what I mean? Like that makes no sense.
Yeah, but you've also openly stated that you don't really care. Which is why I call you. But you know, by all three names.
My name is Ross. That is my name. That is the name that I was born with. Like, and given, like,
well,
what do you want? Wait, why would I be? Like, why would I want to be called anything other than that? That's my name. And you call. And here's the thing. The same. I'm gonna use this argument because this is a very fair argument, I think. When you go to like the bank or any other place, you say to these random like, you know, strangers all the time, you don't know your address, your fucking bank number, your fucking like, you know, all, you know, the fucking postcode, all this stuff that they could just take with them and just do anything that they want with it. All this is a name. Doesn't matter the reason you say it, you're still saying it to people who you don't know, technically. So when it's just your name, the privacy reason, I feel, is just a dumb reason.
Well, it's also because he feels a lot more comfortable with his online name as well. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Now, if you prefer being called something else for like a reason of I hate my real name, then that's a fair enough reason, and I would understand that.
Oh, fuck
but,
off.
like, but some other things, though, it's like.
Well, no.
Come on.
Jack's example is basically like the simple case of that's what I am. It's like I'm just more comfortable talking to like Uzume, for example. She never calls me Shadow. She always calls me Sky. But I don't really care about the fact she doesn't call me Shadow. She just calls me Sky instead.
But like, I just want to feel like I'm talking to a human.
Fuck's sake! Alright, sorry. I'll just, there we go. Oh my god. Why the fuck can I not pen a Tiger 2 with APCR? Holy shit. It's miserable, honestly. Because I'm interrupting your call. Just finish your conversation, dude. Or at least I shouldn't be angry. Just don't worry about me, right? I shouldn't be interrupting your conversation when I'm playing a game, you know? Because that's incredibly rude. Oh God.
I'm like the opposite of Xenon, where it's like, I just think getting interrupted is funny when somebody rages. I just think it's really funny because it's like I'm just like,
That's the first line in the stream.
no, I know, but it's like I just think it's like I like especially like I find it funny, especially because it's like I understand where Jack's coming from, like 1,000,000%. So it's like I don't even care because I was like, yeah, standard, yeah, I'm just gonna expect it, and if it happens, it happens, big deal. You know what I mean? Like,
It's just a thing that happens. Can't do anything about it. Jinchi, Chun-Li, and let's go for it.
like the same thing. Like we should be calling Nord Tom.
Yeah,
Think of argument.
I didn't know his name, did I?
How the hell do you not? Him and Piss say each other's names all the time. And they've been in the call multiple times before for quite a
Yeah,
long
but
time. So.
even though I know the real names of the people, it's like I'm still gonna go by their like identities, unless
Right.
they say otherwise.
I mean, I guess that's being respectful, which I understand, and it makes sense. I'm just saying that I think people should be more open to be calling their IRL name because that is in fact their name, and it's not as private as people think it is. It just isn't. Like, if you were to find out how much information the government has on you, you will realize that nothing in your entire life is private. Zilch. Like, people knowing your name is like the base of it, like the the very like very after skirts edgy of it. Like it's not at all private. First of all, the real question is asking him if he enjoys playing the game, and then asking about the PR. This game is miserable to play.
Oh, mech abomination.
Yeah, okay, but do you play like what do you play though? Like what do you mean? Like what faction? What BR? What country? Like and what's also like what game mode? Like tank, ships, or planes? Because the thing is, tanks are by far the most frustrating. And you just get bullshit
Oh,
with
God.
bombs. If it's not bombs, it's some random ass will get a nuke. Or if it's not that, it's like, you know, you just get gaijin by not being able to pen somewhere where you should be able to pen. Like I ricochet a fucking like APFSDS Sabo on a BMP1. Like. Like, as far as I'm concerned, that just shouldn't have happened. Like, I fired at at a pretty correct place with my knowledge
Okay,
too.
what's the plan then? Oh, Morning X.
No, it really isn't, bro. It really fucking isn't. Like, you ricochet fucking sables in the dumbest places, bro. It's just how the game works. It really is just that.
I could see why now one of the recommended characters for this was
Like you
I
can
just-
like visually you can see that you hit the barrel and it will do nothing. You can visually see that you hit the correct place on the tank and it will just ricochet. It will just sometimes just trap shot it and then just shoot it the opposite way than it probably should have. This game is random very often.
Well, now, monkey. Okay, I'm gonna do the last part of this event tomorrow.
What is War Thunder? A look based cesspool.
What is War Thunder? But a miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. Have at thee. Yes, I just quoted Castlevania. No, I'm not ashamed.
Also, if you say that getting bombed is a skill issue, fuck you.
Don't you wish cake was a lie? Oh no. Begun the meme wars have. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyway.
I mean, if he says it, he's just wrong. Like,
wait, how
like,
many waveplates do I have?
you can't prevent somebody bombing you when it's random whoever they fucking decide to go for.
But don't you know it's opposite day today?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, sure. But you very rarely ever get the hit on it. When you're in a tank, you'll usually be around buildings, around trees, which are fucking in your way all the time. You can barely see anything. Like, there's so many factors before it becomes a skill issue. Oh, just don't be behind the tree. It's like, well, I didn't know a plane was coming until it fired at me. It's supposed to be the anti-air shot. But nobody wants to play anti-air in the game because it's boring.
No one wants to play AA because it's boring. I'm sorry, I'm a very boring person when it comes to playing War Thunder, so I don't probably enjoy playing AA. But then again, I'm also weird.
I feel like you would be terrible at it though.
Nah.
Because everybody is when you first start fucking doing anti-air because it's absolutely abysmally annoying. Especially if you just don't have a good anti-air. Because there's a lot of like Russian anti-air. There's like before you get the first radar anti-air, there's like 2 other vehicles in the entire like line that's good, and the rest are just dog shit.
Have any of you play tested Chanley yet
No,
on WoW?
I've not been on WoW since the Genji the stream I did.
Okay, because Chanley is just fucking ridiculous.
Is she?
Yeah,
I've
I've played with her a few times when you got on the chance to, and it's like the damage output she has over a very short amount of time is ridiculous.
And also, Dragon, let me ask you, what if you don't have a top-mounted machine gun? Because at that point, you may as well not even shoot at the plane.
Or machine gun
Unless you're just in the right place at the right time. Work base, by the way. Right, I'm gonna quickly call my Chinese.
The worst thing about the worst thing about the domain that I'm having to farm on Wooler right now is the fact that I need it for 2 characters, so I'm having to grind double.
I can understand how that might be annoying.
Yeah, because I need the things for Broadblade resonators since I'm trying to upgrade Jinchi and Taochi at the same time. Though I'm probably going to focus just Jinshi's skills for now. Since she is the one I use more, and that's where most of my damage comes from.
Ugh, I'll try again in a minute.
You ready for Civ then?
I was kind of hoping to have a longer session than what I was expecting, but you know, someone disappeared suddenly, so...
Oh? Wait a minute.
Well, I messaged, you know, like a good, what was it, half hour or so ago? Okay, maybe even longer? Yeah.
Actually, 8.
What?
That's why.
Almost an hour ago, yeah. I don't even remember you saying that you were disappearing.
Well,
Or if you did say it, it never came through.
we can finish it. We can finish a whole game in an hour or 2.
I mean, we're about 50. We did manage to do about 50 turns in that, like, hour that we did earlier, so...
That was less than an hour. Anyway.
We'll get the game
Ah,
posted.
the guy wasn't even looking at you. Did you not hear the engine, brother?
Oh, that's a pretty fucking shit monkey. I am less than 1,000 points away from Union level 54.
Right, I'll send you an invite. I'm just gonna go VC with them. Just message me.
Are you not
So-
gonna join that? Are you not gonna join them, Shadow?
I thought he was gonna stream to you. If he streams to you, then you can watch the game.
Sure, but I might join Jack and Wolfland. I don't know. See if he
You have
wants.
2
If he wants to.
monsters.
Sure, but I'm gonna be paying attention to Wolfland though. Plus, I'm probably gonna not be playing soon anyway. So
Yeah, because you've got your curry on the way, haven't you?
curry. Why do you
Indian.
assume? You mean you mean the
Chinese.
Chinese? I'm not even getting I'm not even getting a curry.
You're living in Chinatown,
What the what? God, like you have to make things so fucking dumb.
Ching chong and ching.
Can I, you know what? Can I do this online? I would love to do it online if possible. I'd rather do it online, to be honest.
Yeah, if you screen share for Ross, then you can like kind of tell Ross how to play the game. Just the basics, because then he can obviously.
I barely know how to play the game myself. Trying to teach someone.
Exactly. It's easier for a noob to teach a noob. Because then you can
That's
both
just-
learn.
That's just not even true.
I'm fucking terrible at
Game.
teaching people.
You can't multitask. Like you can't multitask it, right? See, for example, that I took you into a Yuri's game, I could guide you what to do, and you'd be able to like support me and stuff. Right? Like I could, like, because I know I feel like if you are somebody that plays the game, and you can't guide somebody to victory, you don't know the game enough. Like,
I mean,
you know what I
thing
mean?
is,
Because, yeah.
I would probably have an easier time teaching people how to play something like Halo Wars.
For example, like I could like guide you on like what to do in a Mario Kart game by watching you play, and you'd probably have and you would probably get a much better
Oh,
time.
for fuck's sake,
Error
game! Stop
joining multiplayer
giving me
session.
both.
I'm not hosting, by the way. I'll send you an invite when I'm ready.
Oh, I thought we were doing the game that we were doing before, not.
No, with people. There you go. Send you an invite.
Yeah, I got it.
How are you getting bad network connection? These servers are so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my fat porty guy? There he is. Oop, lag.
You know, maybe you should remove the any server thing, Jack, because like the fucking what do you call it? Maybe the NA server is what causing this. I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, I shouldn't be having these connection issues. Oops.
Egg ra-
I didn't think you'd get him.
Your friend called himself Egg Radish.
This is his alt account. He has many alts because whenever he gets games, he always accidentally buys the one where it's like a game account rather than a code. Hence, for Civ, he accidentally bought an account. So, yeah.
Right.
By the way, if you just rush Oracle, he will lose it. So you should do that. He always tries to go for Oracle.
Eleanor of Aquitaine.
I'm not going there. Tokugawa.
Oh, you're going to go Japan again.
Yeah.
Dude, I've almost fucking killed him as well. There we go. Should have immediately switched to HE.
I still only see you right now, normal.
You should be fine now, though.
Yeah, it's only.
We're
it's
just
only
waiting
you.
on.
Yes, well, I don't want to be waiting around for too long. Because the thing is, it is also nearly food time for me. Since I do normally get my food around this time.
You try to just eat while you're playing.
I can, yeah, but I've got to go downstairs to put the food on.
Oh, that's fine.
I've also got to make my mum's food as well, so.
That's fine.
My favorite BR67, and that's my favorite vehicle. Is either going to be the Tiger 2 or the IS-2.
They're asking if
say.
we want to do teams.
Nah.
You don't want to do teams?
And if we do teams, it'd be you and me, wouldn't it, against those?
Yeah.
I mean, can do.
Nah, we'll just play solo. Yeah. Trajan.
A fuck!
I think it's been kind of team anyway. We can just like make an alliance between us.
Yeah. China and Japan versus the Romans and whoever that last one is, because I don't actually know.
Suleiman. He's playing Arabia.
So, Rush, Oracle, and Pyramids is basically what I understand, since I'm China. That's the understanding that I've gotten from you.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, well. Not a bad settle, to be honest.
I'm still loading, so I can't.
Only problem is I do need to go irrigation.
Well, looks like it's closed. No idea though.
I will need to go irrigation if I'm to do my thingy.
Yeah.
Because if I go build, if I go build first, I'll get the crabs, I'll get the turtles, and then I want to get the cotton, but I can only get the cotton if I get irrigation. So there.
There's someone here. Right side. Oh, and left.
God, leaving them in a call, just those two, I'm so scared. They're gonna be plotting. That's the problem.
Diamonds are forever.
No, they're gonna be plotting something.
I wouldn't worry about it.
The one thing that scares me the most.
Game, stop having shitty connection, please.